Then he said, "Take now your son, your only son Isaac, whom you love, and go to the land of Moriah, and offer him there as a burnt offering on one of the mountains of which I shall tell you." Genesis chapter 22, verse 2. We have several different relationships that are very special in our lives, but our relationship with our Father is one that everyone will cherish. Our fathers will teach us a lot of how-to lessons. I remember at a young age learning from my dad how to do the simple things that we take for granted. How to walk into a store and make a purchase. How to count money. How to make the correct change. Then as I got older, he taught more age-appropriate lessons as to how to maintain a garden and a yard. How to change the oil in the lawnmower and how to fill the gas tank in the lawnmower. Then as I bought my first car, learning how to maintain the car, such as change the oil in the car and check all the necessary fluids to keep the car running appropriately. How to change a flat tire on the side of the road. All of these very important lessons to learn while growing up. But the greatest lesson he taught was how to raise a family and how to lead a family in a godly way. He taught us that making the right decision was not always the easiest thing, but always be able to explain your decision and always look to God for the answer. We learn these same lessons from the patriarchs of the Bible. In Genesis, we read of Abraham and the lessons he taught his son Isaac. God told Abraham to take his son and offer him as a burnt offering. Abraham had a decision to make. Was he going to do as God said and take his son, fully intending to offer him as a burnt offering, or was he not going to do what God had said? We know the story of how Abraham does what God wants. He takes his son Isaac up on the mountain and prepares the altar and begins to place his son Isaac on the altar when they find the ram caught in the bushes. Abraham was teaching his son valuable lessons that he would take with him throughout the rest of his life, such as how to listen to God and follow his instructions, how to package all the necessary items for a trip and how to carry them on the donkey, how to treat servants that are with you with respect. One lesson he was teaching that he did not know he was teaching was that God will provide if we trust him and follow his instructions. This coming Sunday, our nation will stop and honor our fathers in different ways. We all have different traditions of how we will honor them. Some will take their fathers out to eat at their favorite restaurant. Some will shower their fathers with gifts of appreciation. I want to challenge each of us to use this day to honor our fathers, but also honor them by living out and passing along these invaluable and intangible lessons that we were taught.